So Supergirl releases in 1 month from now, and I don't know if this film is going to be a success, to be honest. Since right now the hype, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it in real life or online. Not on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Not on any social app. So man, and it sucks because Supergirl, coming off the success from Superman last year, which a lot of people, said that Superman brought back the DC brand, and everybody was looking forward to Supergirl last year, but we're just 1 month away from the movie releasing, and it's a bunch of crickets, to be honest. I don't even think DC fans in general are excited for this movie, which is crazy because you would think after the so-called success of Superman that they would be hyped for Supergirl, but it doesn't look that way. But man, who do we blame this on if Supergirl is a failure, right? Um, Honestly, I gotta give the blame to James Gunn because I think he should have directed this film. I know, I know he's like overseeing the universe right now. He's like the CEO or co-CEO, but I think he should have directed this because I think if he would have directed this movie, I think there would have been more hyped. But since he isn't, it just seems like people don't care about this film at all. And it doesn't help that the villain isn't even interesting. I'm gonna show y'all the villain right here, right now. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is the villain of the film. His name is Krem, which he looks completely different here than in the comics. And come on, it's not an interesting villain at all. Villain at all. I don't think nobody's hyped to see him in the big screen next month. And they should have added. To be honest, I think they should have just pulled the trigger and done Dark Side. But I know a lot of people would have been mad and said that it was a cop out that they should just do a Supergirl movie with a Supergirl villain. But honestly, I don't think nobody knows any Supergirl villains. So I think they should have pulled somebody big as the name Darkseid, so it could have helped boost ticket sales. But they chose this villain for this film, so yeah, it is what it is. But man, they also have Jason Momoa's Lobo, which is gonna help a little bit. But even then, man, Jason Momoa's Lobo, which a lot of people have been wanting him to play this role, even himself, and the movie, the hype isn't there for the movie. And yeah, I think James Gunn should have directed this film. I think if James Gunn would have directed this film, I think the hype would have been more, but he isn't. So it sucks, man. Cause even the director, I think he directed like Cruella and another film, but those other films that he directed have been great. But hopefully, Supergirl is gonna be also amazing movie. But yeah, man, the runtime isn't also helping it. An hour and 50 minutes, so that's probably like an hour and 45 minutes without the credits. It doesn't help, man. A lot of these superhero movies that have been like 2 hours or less haven't done great in the theaters. Like they've just been box office flops, all of them, to be honest. So yeah, man, I'm not sure about why the runtime is so low, man. But hopefully, it's a great movie either way, right? And then what else can I talk about Supergirl, right? So we are 1 month away from the movie releasing. The hype isn't there. The marketing for this movie isn't there either, man. Like I just saw the popcorn buckets, and they didn't even try, man. They gave Lobo his own popcorn bucket instead of Supergirl for her own film. This is how much like they just do not care about this film. They know it's gonna be. It seems like they don't think it's gonna be a success, so they're not even gonna pour money into it. But it sucks, man, because this movie, I think it needs like 325 million to break even, because it got like $100 million budget, and they also had to take into account that theaters take 50%, so it's gonna make like 300 million or something. But I don't even think this film is gonna do 300 million worldwide, which is crazy because you also gotta take in the factor that he has a lot of competition this summer. This summer with Toy Story, Minions, The Odyssey, Spider-Man: Brand New Day, just a lot of films, a lot of competition. That I don't know if Supergirl is gonna survive this. And even if the movie's good, I don't think it's gonna be like amazing or something that you have to go see in theaters for people to, you know, even go see the movie at all. So I think an average is gonna be like it's gonna be an okay movie or good, but it's not gonna be like that amazing like that Dark Knight level of film that you have to go see in theaters. So yeah, it sucks for Supergirl, man, because this is the first, I think, DC movie for female superhero for DC since Wonder Woman or Birds of Prey. But that was like for a solo female superhero, it's gonna be Yeah, since Wonder Woman, so that's like back in 2017, which is almost 10 years. So them coming back with a flop for a superhero movie for female is gonna hurt the brand, and female superheroes in general have not been doing great at the box office. And I think this decade we're about to go to 2020. We're in 2026 right now, right? 2027 there isn't a superhero movie for female, right? 2028 I know Wonder Woman is supposed to maybe release in 2020, but I don't know if Supergirl flops next month. I could see them holding out Wonder Woman and then rethinking or what should they do. But if they do Wonder Woman and it flops, that would be crazy too. But yeah, man, if they don't do Wonder Woman 2028 and then what happens in 2029? 2029 is the last year that, in my opinion, I think that if there isn't a superhero movie for female, then it's gonna be like the early 2000s where superhero movies for females weren't successful either. But 2010s, we had Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel, which both were huge successes. But in this decade, there hasn't been one. So I don't know, man. Maybe Supergirl is a success, right? I'm just saying it right now because right now it doesn't look good for Supergirl, but I might be wrong. It might be a great. It might be an amazing movie, and a lot of people go see it, and it does 400 million at the worldwide box office, which will be good for the film and good for the DC brand, because coming off of Superman, and this movie needs to be a success. But I don't know, man. Y'all just let me know your thoughts on this film. Are you excited for this film? What do you think about the film? What do you think they should be doing right now to help maybe more people try to go see it in theaters? And tell me your thoughts on the marketing, the promos, the trailers, everything. And are you excited for the film and the villain? But remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace. Okay, so I forgot to talk about this. So, look, last year James Gunn showed us our first look at Supergirl, right? And he posted this, look out, 2026, right? And look at the amount of hype there was for this film. 409 likes, 59K reposts, 3.8K comments. The hype was there for Supergirl last year, man. I don't know what happened, but man, James Gunn should have directed this film, in my opinion. I think the hype would have been more there for this film. And I don't know, man. Are you excited for Supergirl? Are you gonna go see the film next month? I think maybe tomorrow they're gonna announce ticket sales, or maybe in a couple of days or in a week from now. But either way, man, are you excited for this film? And yeah, man, do you think James Gunn should have done something differently for this film, or do you think he should have done another DC movie instead of Supergirl being the second DCU movie? But either way, man, remember to like, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.